topic of intent is one that's pretty closely covered by Ben Pakulski and a lot of bodybuilders when they're talking about actually feeling the muscle working during the set and understanding that it's more about the contraction rather than just moving the weight. And so there's kind of a debate there, but in the squat and the deadlift specifically, the concept of intent becomes increasingly more important, because essentially once the bar is loaded to your maximal weight or super maximal weight, then it becomes very crucial to think less and apply more of what you've already been practicing in your submaximal work. So you'll hear a lot of guys say, oh, approach 135 like it's 535 or anything like that. Approach your warm-up sets like it's your PR. And that's actually fantastic advice, because one of the reasons is that neurologically, when you're moving a weight as fast as possible, you're training yourself to become more efficient with that weight. So that's one of the reasons that biomechanically it's important that you can access these positions like a deadlift and a squat and be in that position without any sort of compensation patterns or whatnot, because we want to be able to accelerate that weight as fast as possible. So in the case of a deadlift, one of the things that I tell people is pull more and think less. In that once you start to get up to heavier and heavier weights, you should really only have one, maybe two cues that are running through your head, and the rest should just be on your actual intent. And what I mean is your intent in pushing into the floor and kind of squeezing that bar as tight as you possibly can. Because we have to remember that if we're moving slowly, then we're essentially going to be training ourselves to just be good at moving slowly, the concept of specificity. So within the deadlift, when you're setting up or something like that, you want to focus on, initially when you're down at the bar, finding that tension within your quads, feeling yourself pushing into the floor and getting that tension initially to kind of pull the slack out of the bar. So get the breath at the top, exhale. Then once I'm here, I want to find a little bit of tension by pushing just to the floor. There. Now I got some tension. I can feel it through my quads, a little bit through my hamstrings. And now I want to focus on accelerating as quickly as possible. So you'll find it with your squats as well. If you start to use this intent throughout your warm-up sets and you're trying to make the bar move as fast as possible, now, not to the point where it's actually coming off your back when you get up to the top, nothing like that, but where it's moving quickly, faster than you would say, I don't know, your working weights or something like that, then you're probably going to find that neurologically, once you get up to those heavier sets, you're going to be a little bit better prepared and feel like everything is fresh and really firing well. So it's kind of a simple concept in theory, but there's a lot more kind of underlying that's going on physiologically. So just something to try out, give it a shot, let me know what you guys think.